Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make kulich. Let's begin. So to get started on the recipe, you'll want to grab yourself a mixing bowl, and into your mixing bowl place your plain flour and your bread flour, then the salt, and mix together until they are well combined, as you do not want the salt and yeast touching. Then you can go ahead and add in the yeast, followed by the ground cinnamon, and not forgetting to add in the sugar. Then you can start to add in the wet ingredients, which are the milk, the butter and the eggs. Then not forgetting to add in the almonds. I'm using flakes, but feel free to use nibbed, followed by the raisins. Then mix on a low speed to start with, then work your way up to a medium high speed, and then allow a sticky dough to form. This is a very sticky dough, so do not expect it to come together very easily. While that is mixing, you can go ahead and grab yourself another mixing bowl and just lightly oil that with some oil, flavourless oil like vegetable oil. Then place in your dough. As you can tell, it's very sticky. Cover with cling film and then leave to prove until it has roughly doubled in size. So once the dough has doubled in size, you can then go ahead and knock the dough back. This is just the process of removing the gases that have built up in the dough during the first proof. So get as much of that air out of there, but if you don't get it all, don't worry. As you process the dough, it will do the same thing. Then you can go ahead and process your dough into roughly 100 gram balls. And I'm using scales to get a more accurate result, but feel free to eyeball it if you feel like you can do that. You will then want to repeat the process with the remainder of your dough. You should get around 6 of the kulichs here. But if you're wanting to make more or maybe less, if you want to make more, I definitely recommend doubling the recipe so you can make 12. If you're looking to make less, maybe half the recipe, but it will be very difficult to work with a mixer. Just round each ball of dough off into a smooth ball, then place into one of these baking cups, then place them onto a tray or into a tin, and then just cover loosely with cling film and allow to prove until they have just about reached the top. Once they've reached the top, remove the cling film, preheat your oven and bake them off. I will leave all of this information in the blog post, which will be linked down below, so don't forget to go and check that out. So once your kulichs are in the oven and have baked and are cooling down, you can go ahead and make the glaze. So simply grab yourself some icing sugar and add a small amount of milk to it, and just mix until you have a thick but pliable consistency. Something that runs when piped but doesn't run like liquid. It just simply makes its way down the kulich. Again, if you can't get the perfect consistency, don't worry, but it should look a little something like this. It will spread and it will spread down, but don't worry, that is completely normal. Repeat the process until you've coated all 6 of them. So I'm not sure if it's traditional or not, but I like to add these sprinkles on top, as that's what I've seen from multiple recipes online. I'm just using these ones that I had to hand, but feel free to use more bright and colourful or more traditional colours. It's really up to you. So here are what they look like once they are fully baked and decorated. A very simple but very effective bread. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again very soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog and links to my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.